How's it going, guys? Just putting a little video together of the cottage, at the cottage again. Finally, showing the beautiful lake, super sketchy dock. Keeps sinking, so my grandpa keeps just throwing more stuff on top of it. And showing the suite. He did build one thing that's pretty awesome, is this raft. It's a nice raft. You get a lot of people on this. And these are the extremely dirty solar panels. But that's okay because there's no charge controller hooked up to them right now. We just use them. We use the battery. We keep an eye on the voltage. This is one of those big, deep cycle Unity batteries hooked up to trolling motor. This thing has yet to be drained even once. The thing's got a ridiculous amount of power. And we got some fish here. Got some fish. Nice size fish. And we're just gonna go through. This is the lower part of the cottage. This area. My grandparents have a house up top, but show you a little bit of it. Here's the all powers folding solar panels. Actually, this panel up here is not in great sunlight. There we go. That's a little better. Killed the 140 amp hour power it. That's 2 power it's in one battery capacity wise. I had 300 watt. It's rated 300 watts. It's more like 220 watt 12 volt heater hooked up to the Anderson power poles, running in the tent all night. Because last night it went down to -3, and that helped take the chill off inside the tent. It kept the tent at, I don't know, like 10 Celsius or so. And we just stayed bundled up, and yeah, that did a great job. That's lasted 2 nights now, running that heater. And I also charge it every day, but last night it died at 8 o'clock in the morning, which is fine. We were ready to get up anyways. And so it's charging. This is my grandpa's kind of cottage that he put together. He pretty much put this together with all free materials. He didn't pay for any of the windows or anything in this place. It's not something you want to stay in freezing cold weather, but it's nice. It's very cozy. As you can see, this is already 30 years old, this place. So he's just added pieces just to keep the weather out. I'll show you guys on the inside a little bit. This is the inside of the cottage. He put it together with trees because they're free, as you can see. Yeah, and I just every once in a while inspect it to make sure the place isn't going to fall down. And no, it seems pretty good so far. We got some very old, almost antique ovens and oven tops. This one's really cool. This one's fire. Everything's let's see, do we still have a fire going in here? Not really. It's almost all gone. It's warm still. The coffee's probably still warm. Yep, coffee's warm. Everything, all the cabinets in here are steel for keeping food or whatever in, to keep the mice out. They don't get in. Got some nice buses. They've sunk into the ground, but that's okay. They're pretty much permanent shelters now. This is just camping purposes and stuff, but it's pretty nice. Nice bedding arrangements. That turns into a bed. Got a little fireplace here. Looks like there's some sort of cooking something on top of there. Looks like the fireplace isn't hooked up right now. Got some more sleeping accommodations back there. But it's nice. Not something you would want to live in up here, obviously, but I mean, it's nice to come for a long weekend at camp. What else? These trailers used to be good until a tree fell on them. You can see a tree fell on that one. Now it's no good. Gotta get these out of here. Fell on that one. This one could have been fixed, but the water's kind of wrecked it now. And this is where I'm staying, and it's not ideal either because I got whole dead trees around and I'm kind of scared of falling, but it hasn't been windy, so yeah. So this is my accommodations for the few days that we're up here. Kind of like last time. We got the 120 amp hour LiPo animal box. This one's been lasting quite well. The voltage is let's see here, 11.8 volts, so we're still about 80% charged. I charged this off my Jeep a little bit. I put 25 amp hours into it the one day because we had 2 days of solid cloud. It was kind of crappy, but now it's nicer. This I have hooked directly to the Jeep battery in the front, so if I ever need to use it, I just flip it on. Why isn't that light turning on? That must mean that my battery in the Jeep is kind of low. Oh, no, I lied. It's good. I just went through, might be because it's cold, the inverter's really cold. But this is a Chinese pure sine wave inverter, and I actually recommend it. I've run, this is only 600 watts, and I've run quite large applications off of it. It runs the fridge, no problem. Very happy with this inverter, and I would actually recommend it because you can get this one quite cheap. I think it was 120 bucks or something like that for 600 watts. And yeah, so that is the Jeep. And we got the Analix. It's just a fancy name for extended tent, I guess. It goes from the top to the bottom. The bottom is just open to the ground below. Got the Mr. Heater Buddy. We use this down here, and it heats the entire Analix area. The heat rises, and it goes into the tent as well when we need it. And then I'll show you up top. It's really messy. We don't make the bed up here. We just sleep in it. All right, so we got, this is a 300 watt heater. It's just a, what is it, a Road Pro. It's like a trucker, little heater for like a truck. Works great. Keeps this tent nice and warm. We got a baby monitor up here. A knife just in case you need it for some reason. Some animals come by. And yeah, so that, when we have a bonfire outside, we'll put the little one to sleep up here. We close the screen, and then we close this as well. We keep the 300 watt heater going. She sleeps over there in the corner. And then we watch the temperature on that thing, make sure it doesn't get too cold. Works very, very well. Setup's been working flawlessly. And she sleeps well up here. And that is the Analix. And we got the front of the Commander. This thing's probably got some water in it, maybe? Yeah, it's got a little bit of water. Just flip that over. I open the hood. I do all my charging off the battery. The cool thing is my grandpa just gave me this. This is an awesome lawnmower. And it works really well. The blade's touching all the way across, so it makes great contact. And yeah, that's my sister's Jeep Unlimited. Put a 4-inch lift on it with 33-inch tires. Looks very nice. She still has lots of power because we stayed with about 33-inch tires. And that is our camping area. Just thought I'd like to show you where we were staying for a few days. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. One more thing I wanted to show you guys. Let's see how many watts. So that's a 60 watt panel, and that's a 60 watt panel. And let's see what the power it says that we are putting in. There you go. I don't know if you guys can see that. If you can. There, now I think you can see it. You're getting about 120 watts out of these. These are very good. I've actually seen more than 60 watts out of them. I highly recommend these panels. I've now used them a lot where I can say that these are awesome panels, these all powers. Yeah, they sent me one little solar panel for free. It was only worth like 30 bucks or something, the little 10 watter. Then they gave me 50 bucks off of one of these because I wanted another one. I told them making them a few videos, so they gave me a little deal. But other than that, they're not paying me for any of this. I just use my channel so I can get 50 bucks off one of these panels. So I will show you everything that is wrong with them. One thing that sucks on these panels are these loops are really crappy. Like, they just pull right out like nothing. So don't think you're gonna hang these in wind because they just fall right off. What else? So, oh, this one's good. See, this Velcro is staying on nicely, but this one, it's really crappy. See this? It just ripped right off. I gotta glue it back on. So that's really cheap. Everything else about them though has been amazing. I've had these out in extreme temperatures. There's no bubbling on the panels. This is just all ash from the fire that we had, but they, for the most part, they're really good panels. They're really cheap. Like, I think they're $230 each full price. Once in a while they go on sale for $180 for a 60 watt folding solar panel. So that's the cheapest I've been able to find, and I really like them. And I've also had them the last few days. It's been raining on and off and I haven't taken them in. So they've withstood the wet weather, the extreme heat. So I just thought I'd share that with you guys. If anybody wants a sweet camping setup, 2 of these, and to power it for about $1,000, you got yourself a 120 watt solar generator. You don't have to do anything. You got lithium batteries, it's gonna last you a long time. And I just wanted to share that with you guys. Hope you enjoyed the video.